Hey, thanks for joining us, Stallone. So, in regards of the trailer, you mentioned before, a lot of people showed up just because of their catchphrase.
I think, yeah, I mean, the trailer was, the trailer that's out there was only supposed to be sort of a temporary trailer. It was a first look. So at the time that we put the trailer out, it was, we actually hadn't finished the film, and we weren't too sure whether the film, we were on the right path, whether the general premise of the film, this guy going to Samoa to look for, or to become a real island guy to impress this girl that he likes, would it work? And so we put it up on Facebook, which is like, okay, look, just see where we are. Like, we really like the film, but we had been around it so much that, it was hard to tell whether or not it was still funny to, I guess, objectively speaking. And so once it went, put on Facebook, in 24 hours it had like 100,000 views. So it went, I guess, the equivalent, what you can call viral or whatever. And yeah, I think that was a real eye-opener, and it just made us realize, oh look, maybe we should finish this film. And it sort of gave us some motivation to get it done, and just to really be confident in what we're doing. We knew we were making a film that we enjoyed, that was funny, but it was really unconventional. And I think anyone who's seen it will sort of understand what I mean by that, and that there are just certain parts of it that, that feels really right, but, you can't believe that they actually did that, and I won't spoil it for anyone, but that ninja scene.
Yeah, the ninja scene. I was told, man.
Yeah, it's like, it fits so well in the film, but at the same time you step back, you're like, that's just so silly, but so right. And when we made it, it felt the same way. We put a lot of, I think of all the scenes we did, for some reason we just went a little bit more hard out on that in terms of lighting it, and so, and it was really unusual. It just makes sort of, we asked my stepdad, he was there, I said, hey, look, can you make us sort of weave us a knife pouch, a sheath to put the machete in. And so to make this sort of ninja costume was almost world of wearable arts, pretty much. But like that's a scene that we really enjoy, and it sort of it's an example of how the tone of the film, that it can be so silly but still somehow makes sense on some level.
Now, speaking about levels, with the actual idea, like, whose idea was for select the three wise cousins? Was it over a cup of coffee? Were you talking to family and friends? How did it come about?
I guess if you've seen, the main idea for Three Wise Cousins really comes from, if you've seen the film, the ending of the film, pretty much the last third of it. That's what grounded me and what motivated me to sort of find a story to be able to tell, to be able to come up with that last. I mean, without spoiling it, the end of the film is really what motivated the making of the film. And so I had to find a story, pretty much working backwards, that will help justify that ending. And coming off the back of sort of Mr. Lava Lava, of the Fresh, I was coming off the back of Mr. Lava Lava for Fresh. I was the director for that, and so at the time I had a whole idea of a real island guy, and so that series sort of, in jest was trying to find out what that was, and so I really liked that idea, and it was something that you never hear before, and so to hear maybe have a Gloria Blake, our actress, come step forward and say, oh look, I want to meet a real island guy. And it's really funny. It's just something you had never heard of, and so that idea was pretty much helped sort of bring together all these other ideas that I had, and at the same time just gave me a really good excuse to make a film. It was something that I really enjoyed, and I was confident that it would make a good film. Yeah, I was really surprised that the people connected with the film, and not just in terms of enjoying it. It was a really good time. Had lots of laughs, but just a much more deeper emotional contact with the film. It's very nostalgic for a lot of people, and I think that's one thing we probably didn't anticipate that would be as strong. I think for us, going working in Samoa and filming, we kind of took for granted that what it's like to be in Samoa. And so for those who haven't been back for a long time, it really brought up a lot of memories, just real simple things, just certain shots really spoke to a lot of people. And so the feedback has been really humbling, and I think our team has just been, I guess, feel really blessed that we made something that could really connect with people, and it was a good time. Like, it's a good, the film has a good message, but if we can sort of put that message forward at the same time and have a bit of fun along the way, then, you know, that's even better. And so, but all the messages, yeah, just, I guess it's encouraging for me to sort of feel a bit vindicated in terms of choosing the premise of Three Wise Cousins. I don't think it's something that someone else would have made. We'll pause there.
Okay, Stallone, thanks again. Still here for the carnival.
Still here at Mema's house.
Yep, secret location, my house. West Side. So speaking about the film, the success, the feedback, the actors, where to next?
At this stage, we're still looking to get, continue with our Pacific launch. So we're going at this stage, going into the Pacific. So right now we're Papua New Guinea and Samoa. Let's head into Fiji and the Cook Islands. And then from there, American Samoa, Hawaii, and the States is sort of our goal. You know, getting a lot of requests from there, and so we definitely are trying really hard to get to the States. It's a little bit more, I guess, red tape and a little bit stuff to get through. But I think that's short term. It's just continuing to get the Three Wise Cousins around the world. And I think after that, we have to pretty much listen to what the people are saying and get them their DVDs. I think every second request is, when's the DVD coming out? When's the DVD coming out? So there's definitely a lot we can put on DVD. I think definitely there's quite a few deleted scenes that we had to, you know, to get our duration for the film, and lots of bloopers. So the DVD, at least it won't just be the film itself. It will be a few more extras on top of that. So, and then after that, the people really want a sequel. Pretty much the first comment I read after the film came out was, "Where's part 2?" Which is, you know, as a filmmaker, it's a good place to be, to have people so vested in the film and the story that they want to see where it goes to next. So that's what we're looking at in the future. I can probably relate to all of the characters in the film. All three cousins, you know, I guess I understand where Mose is coming from in terms of that, you know, and understanding what it's like to really, I guess, work the land and be in Samoa. I understand where Adam's from in terms of being a New Zealand born and being so caught up in sort of technology in your own world, to be so disconnected so as to sort of not really know where your place is. And I understand where Tabita comes from, is left centre, as left of field as he is, and just really random at times. I think, you know, the fact that we made Three Wise Cousins is random in itself.